So what's your favorite piece of fashion?
Well, for this Christmas season, I'm really enjoying it. Lots of glitter and sequins in the store, so it's just kind of fun to have in here. We have some big fuzzy jackets, and I really love those. But my ultimate favorite things are probably jeans, and so I love different fun, stylish, funky fits of jeans. We have lots of those in the store.
So why a clothing store?
Well, I really love fashion. About 6 months ago, I went to a market where you buy things. You have a wholesale market, and so I went with my mom to a market, and really loved the idea of the buying end of it. I'm getting to pick out my own selections, and my husband and I were traveling in June, and we went into a clothing store called Bonnie and Clyde, and this was in Montana. And we loved that it had men and women's clothing in it, and we love to shop, so that is why.
Do you know any of the artists who are in the art district?
I do. So we right now have 3 local artists in here. One is Rodrigo, who is in our backspace, and another is a woman named Megan Dally. We have a bunch of her pieces in the front. And then Buster Worsham, we have 2 of his pieces here. We've sold a couple of his. Next door we have Isaac, who runs and owns Recycle Propaganda. And then I told you about our graffiti artist that we really enjoy.
Have you ever thought of going into a different line of work?
Yeah, I have a degree from UNLV in social work, so I'm a bachelor's in social work. So that has been a thought, and I really love giving back. So that has been a thing in my life. I used to own a little fitness studio. So for a few years I did some fitness stuff. I stayed at home, like I said, with my kids. So being a stay-at-home mom was a wonderful season of my life. And so this is a new venture, and I really enjoy it. I don't know if it's a lifelong career, but I'm really enjoying this fashion and retail right now.
Do you have a favorite piece of art on this district?
Well, when we pull our garage door down, there is a graffiti artist, and I don't know if I say his tag name right, but Dr. Zizzo, and his is Heart with Wings. And you can find them all over downtown, and I really, really love that because our store's name is For the Love, and we have the neon heart as our logo. So I really love that he uses his logo as the heart with the wings.
Would you believe your business would still be successful if this district didn't have the reputation that it does?
No, I think that part of the appeal of coming into our store is that we're in the arts district. I think the vibe of our store and the vibe of this street on Main Street is partly why we get some business. We get a lot of tourism that are coming down into the arts district from the Strip, and so I don't think we'd be near as successful if we weren't in the arts district.
So would you say the artists who came here have improved or have distracted away from your business?
I would say that the artists that we've featured and brought into the store have improved our business. We are in 18B Arts District in Las Vegas, and so we believe that being a part of this neighborhood is supporting local artists. Since we aren't makers of clothing ourselves, we love the idea of presenting some art here.
What was business like before you came here?
Well, before we came into this space, the space before us was a place called Edit, and it was coffee table books and an art space run by a guy named Troy. Business for us before we got here, this is actually our first clothing store. So For the Love, our clothing store didn't exist before we opened these doors, so we didn't have a website or anything. And I was home with 4 kids during COVID, so I homeschooled my kids.
How did things change over time from when you first were here to now?
Yeah, Yeah, things changed as we moved in. Definitely like the decor wise it changed because we started like adding things. Like when we opened our doors, we didn't have this like pretty orange couch, so we added like things like that. But we also, as we've grown, we've added more merchandise, so more clothing, more accessories. We've had more events. We opened an art space. So we opened our back garage, and it's featuring local artists. So I've had the opportunity to partner with more people since we opened.
So what was it like whenever you first came here?
To my store?
Yes. Whenever you...
Well, so we moved into the store about 4 months ago. We got the keys, and we painted that wall pink. It was black, and we put a dressing room in, and we went to like gold. All the gold stuff is new. It's ours. And so it was like pretty bare, and but it was pretty light and fun still.